Hi, my name is Jagsir Singh Brar, and I am studying Bachelor of Early Childhood Education and Care in accelerated mode, and my student ID is S00362102. I am attending online Zoom meetings on Tuesday, 7 to 8. As it is assignment 1, in regarding my birth and brought up, I was born and brought up in a small village of Punjab in India. My schooling started at the same village. It's a small village. It is far from the town, and as all children's and naturally affected or inspired with from the teacher, because teachers, after the parents, the teacher, the first person who uh, came into contact with children. I was also inspired by my teachers because they are great personalities, and they are talking, they are working, they're behaving with children, but very effective, affectionate, and moreover, they have informations and that attracts the children, because when we see someone who knows everything, and these things are very inspirational for me. And whenever I find time, it's maybe on the weekends or other holidays, I try to copy my teachers in their actions, how they talk, how they teach. After primary school, when I attend the higher school, I find out the shortage of teacher, because no teacher want to work in the distance areas. So we children's students are unable to study our favorite subjects. So these things uh, inspired me or make me hurt because of unavailable teachers. And I want a teacher, and I decided I want teacher. I will help in solving these problems, or I will follow my teachers from whom I already inspired. Before fulfilling my dream, I moved to Australia, and it take almost 10 years for me to complete my struggle or my journey to get residency. After residency, when I was living in the regional Victoria, there was shortage of educators and teachers in child care, and I started to work as an educator and start my study too. When I was working with children's, I find the environment is very nice. Children's hugs, children's trust, children's respectful relationship with educators. All these things inspired me to continue my work with children, and also inspired me to study bachelor because I want to ECT. At the same time, there was government policies, and any citizen, Australian citizen can study without money, even it was online. So that facilities provided by government make myself uh, comfortable and easy to fulfill my dream of teaching. Uh, During my study, as I was preparing for the assignments. When I was reading some chapters or articles, I find very uh, nice or informative instructions about educations, about teachers, about teaching philosophy, and both my experience and of these information. And I find out the education is not just a, a transfer of informations, but it is a very long, wide, and meaningful process. It has many dimensional. It does not just It is not only provide us information, it helps us in gaining values. These values are very important to tackle different issues in the life. Even it helps us in getting skills, creating skills. They help us in getting employment or tackling other issues. Even we get cognitive skills with the help of education. These skills help us in thinking, reflections, discussions, and problem solving. And moreover, education help us in finding or living a meaningful life. Because when we are aware of everything, we know what is good, what is bad. Even we can find out where we are wrong. So definitely, it helps us in finding life meaningful or and make education meaningful. The person who is playing very important role, that is teachers. Teachers are not only transfer or instruct knowledge to the children, but they are a living library. They have their own experiences of life, understanding of life. They have values. They have their own behavior etiquettes. All these things provide valuable information to the children. Children not only learn from teacher, they also observe the teachers because children are very good observer or discoverers. So we can say teaching is not just a profession, it is a vocation because there's a lot of passion, hard work, dedications involved in these vocations to prepare children's in future, but for the better future life. Means we instruct students in present, but we prepare them for the better future life. After reading uh, from my experience in early childhood education settings, discussion with different colleagues, I find out what education is and how education is a vocation. But there is the person who makes education effective, meaningful, that is the teacher. But teacher needs some standards, some values, some goals, so they can make the education meaningful, interesting, easy for children. So we can call that as teaching philosophy. My teaching philosophy is child-centered because children are the main or the we can say epicenter of education because education is for children. And it is for children to make them better understanding of life or circumstances or themselves. So all my activities are children centered. I do planning or anything. They are related with children's and they are children centered. They are according to their skills, abilities. Otherwise, if any educator or chief teacher thinks themselves are unaware of their children's and these activities are meaningful without any sort. And I also believe in children initiatives because children's their high own thinking, they have own imaginations, they can do anything with their little brains, but they think bigger than. So I arrange the resources and allow children to do whatever they like, and they choose their own methods, their own ideas, and that helps in developing their thinking, cognitive powers. In future, they can use their skills to tackle various issues. I am very flexible in my teaching, planning, because we know we cannot make anybody to start or finish as we want, because every person has their own way of life. So why not children are allowed to follow their own way of living? My aim is to finish any activity. It depends on children. They can do at one sitting or two sitting. They can do in the morning. They can do in the afternoon, and they can use any methods. They can sit on the chair. They can sit in the tree, but they need to finish the activity. That's all. Inclusive, like in Australia, we are living in multicultural society. Even we have children with special needs. So one teaching activity or one planning is not sufficient for all. And we cannot compel all children to do same activity because they have different requirements, different thinking. And so I try to plan or make an activity or learning experience where every child can feel secure, respected, uh, can complete with respect without any burden, without any tension. Reflective, that is the important point of teaching philosophy, to make children think what they are doing, why they are doing this, how can they do better, where they are wrong. Even that is principle of my life. I also do reflection when I feel sad or I find something difficult. So I try to find out where I am wrong, why I cannot do. Same principle I try to uh, follow in my teaching philosophy, so I can help my children or my students learn how they can live the life better. But that is not the final. It is still emerging because every day we have new discussion, new challenge. The challenge and their solutions are becoming part of teaching philosophy. And I will try my best to enrich my philosophy with different ideas. Thank you.